What is up, fellow clashers? It's Apollyon here, bringing you the end of our war versus Haters Heart Me, or Haters Love Me. So they are a level 4 clan with a couple victories, actually about, I think 4 victories. So, from Christmas Island. So fantastic. So anyway, we did get the perfect war. This was a war that we were doing while we lended a bunch of our guys to WHF2 for an arranged war, which they also won. So we didn't have a lot of people in Rising. We gave away at least 5, maybe 10 people. And we borrowed some other people from WHF2 that were not in arranged war. So we're not going to really show what they've done to us because they didn't really use too many attacks, and their attacks were a lot of loot attacks and things like that. And they didn't really fill their clan castles with, some of them they did, but a lot of them they just threw run Valkyrie or something like that in there. So we're going to go ahead and combine our Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 8 attacks in this one video. Just didn't have good enough bases to really divide them into two. So the first one is an awesome, it's not representative of what I just said. It's a very, very awesome attack by Johnny Bravo against their number 1, and this is, not a max Town Hall 11, but it is a decent Town Hall 11 that he's going to go ahead and get the 3 stars using an Ace Queen walk or AQ walk. They do have that Eagle Artillery in the middle there, very tucked away, not easy to get to. Do have a level 5 Warden, so this is no joke of a base to 3-star. Very, very nice attack. So the Queen is going and making her way down with, I think, 4 healers on her, maybe 5, but I didn't get a chance to see. Dealing with that pesky Expo, hitting her from afar, and now has 3-point defenses on her. So has to go ahead and use that rage. Has brought 2 or 3 golems plus, I think 2 golems plus 3 or 4 witches in the clan castle. Let's go ahead and take a look. But that queen is walking down, so we'll go ahead and fast forward a little bit until it gets down towards when the rest of the phase 2 of it starts. Has to use the rage up again. Drops that Eagle Artillery. The Eagle Artillery is now firing right now as those 2 golems are doing a shattered entry, and drops the extra golem in from the clan castle. Dragon is in the clan castle, so not a huge clan castle, not a full one, but definitely a pesky one that they're going to have to deal with. Rage is up that core with giants in there, as we are using a GoWe, or whatever you want to call it, Mass Witch also, because there's tons and tons of witches in here, and they're all using, they're all got their Larrys with them. The Warden has used his ability as they were making their way through the core. Queen still has not used her ability yet. The healers are still, I don't know if they're on top of the Queen or if they're healing the Golem. I'm not quite sure yet. Queen does use her ability there, and they're making that final push. All the spells are gone. That jump is helping these all of the kill squad push through there. Still tons of witches up, and Warden is still up with the Queen. And I think the king is down, but there's not too much to deal with here. Just that Expo, which will go down in a second. Cup 3 archer towers, and I think that's it for the defense. So that's going to be not a problem when there's still some golems up. Tons of, well, not tons of witches. I don't think any witches are up. So it's going to be really up to the royals here and the golemites. So they're going to go ahead and start taking all these trash up. I guess there is a witch there that's has lived. So, and that's why they have Larrys. So the Queen is making her way through. Golem is tanking that archer tower, which goes down right here, and that is the last building. So very, very nice attack. Just to give you an idea of what was done. So we used the quad quake to open it up. 3 rages, 2 of them were for the Queen, I think, and 1 of them was for the kill squad, and then the jump to push them through the core. Brought a golem and a giant in the clan castle. So very, very nice way to start us off here. All right, number 4. And I just can't show the other. I mean, I could, but it's not. There just weren't really good bases. And here we hit down, and whatever. It doesn't matter. It was still a great war. So RL, Town Hall 9, is taking this number 4, which is a rushed Town Hall 10, but still has two level 1 Infernos, I think set to single. So he's going to bring a GoVaLo, or Golems, Giants, Valkyries, and Hog Riders. Brings a jump, 2 rages, and a heal. Triggers that very, very easy clan castle, or lures that very, very easy clan castle there with a P.E.K.K.A. in it. Which, you know, if they put it next to the queen would make a little bit more sense, but just putting it there randomly does not. It uses a wall breaker to get in here and then drops those giants to go ahead and kind of distract that single Inferno. If it was just one golem, it would chew through that golem in just a second, but the fact that there's many of them, of those giants, it still has to burn through them, and it doesn't really burn through them until it gets to that like 10-second point or whatever, 5-second point, where it really does some serious damage. So one of those Infernos goes down. The other one is firing on what's in there and uses another rage to push those giant through. The queen is coming up from behind, and finally that last Inferno tower goes down. So now it's just about picking off the rest of these defenses. And those hogs can do that. Some of the kill squad is being tanked, or some of the kill squad is tanking those point defenses. That king is. It's coming in through that wall. It bursts through like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah, he's there, and he is down. Golems are still doing work. Valkyries are still doing work, and yeah, it's just about the cleanup right now. There is a pesky couple of wizard towers and a mortar along with an archer tower, but those Valkyries are going to tank, as well as that giant, and that queen is going to make her way in there, and she's going to go ahead and start taking out all these buildings. So we're almost done. Queen just uses the ability in the nick of time, and we are done with this. So very, very nice attack. Not an easy base to 3-star for a Town Hall 9. All right, number 5, another Town Hall 9, going and taking this out with a GoHo. So we're using giants and witches and golems and hogs, along with an archer queen walk. So 1 rage, 2 heals, and a jump, along with 2 poisons. So we're going to go ahead and watch this queen walk in fast motion here. Still has not had to use a rage yet. A couple of hits on those healers by the Teslas, but they are lower level Teslas, and we're still pushing through this base. It's time to start phase 2 of this. Wall breakers in with tons of giants, has to deal with those Infernos, and I think those Infernos are also set to single. Yeah, there we go. So, you know, they're making their way through there. As soon as they lock on that golem, it is good night for that golem. So it's better that they hit those giants, but the witches are producing the Larrys. They do get in there. They're jumping. They're taking that jump spell, and they are attacking that Inferno tower. So that Inferno tower goes down, and the queen is still making her way through. Healers have switched off. One of them stays with the queen. The other ones are healing just random units, witches and sometimes giants. You know, whatever is there. Uses a rage in that core. Hogs are being pushed through with rage. Drops a nice poison for that skeleton. They just jump right out of rage, but they do have 2 heals. One of them is used right there, and still has 3 more heals left, or hogs left over. Drops those 3 hogs, and he's going to push through this base with the heal, which is not bad for a single Inferno. You can do that because only the hog that's getting hit by that Inferno, which is just one of them, is not going to be covered by that heal. All the rest of those hogs that are not getting hit by that single Inferno are getting healed, so it's just like normal for them. So everything's going fine. That king is still up full health with ability. Queen is still up with ability and has a healer on her. The other healer is healing up, I guess, still the witches, so she's making sure those witches stay up there. And we'll go ahead and fast forward, as this is just about done. That queen is taking care of the defenses. There are Larrys up, there are witches up, everything is up. So very, very nice attack on a kind of wonky base for a Town Hall, very, very rushed Town Hall 11. All right, let's go ahead down to number 9, most skills. Our Town Hall 9 Captain Ham is going to go ahead and hit this common internet base, and that's kind of why I want to show this, because I see this base all the time. This format, it's adjusted, you know, they move a couple things around or whatever, but it's usually very, very similar every time I see it. So we're going to bring a GoVaLo here with the double poison to go ahead and take out I think it's just the one Valkyrie, if I'm not mistaken. I might have missed the other stuff, but I think it's just one Valkyrie they need to take out, and I don't think that even took it out. So that Valkyrie will start charging at this golem that's sent down there, and I think we're doing just a shattered entry. So those Valkyries will go ahead and jump on their sister, the evil sister, and knock her out real quick. Go ahead and get healed up in that, well, not that core, but kind of in the core. Has 2 more heals and a jump spell left over to use and push all these things, the king, the golem, and all those Valkyries in through this core. And that core is pretty open once you get in there. It will also jump them to the inner core, where the town hall is, and all those Teslas and everything else. So very, very nicely placed jump that gets access to almost all the base. So now it's time to go ahead and send in those hogs, as these Valkyries and the rest of the kill squad are pushing through the base, are tanking for them, and they use that final heal. Still has 2 more hogs left over, and they're going to go ahead and make their way through here. No more heals, but I don't think there's any more giant bombs. I think all 4 giant bombs right there in that, right next to the town hall. They've already been triggered, so it is lights out for that last Tesla, and now this archer tower is going to get the same defeat, and we are in cleanup mode. Just, I think, you know, a couple of Valkyries are still up, a couple wizards to help out with the to help out with the cleanup, and we are completely 3-star in this one. Very nice, Captain. All right, now this one, super hot fire went and took my spot. So let's go ahead and find mine, because that's one of the benefits of of doing your own channel, is you get to pick and choose the videos you want to show. So I will go ahead as soon as I can find it. There we go, and show my attack. I think he beat me in time, but I was the first to hit this base. So I got a fresh hit and 3 stars on it. So I'll use a quad quake and bring a GoHo here with a stoned entrance, 3 golems. Start that easy funneling there with the wizards up top and on both sides, and let those golems tank in the middle. But I'll send that last 3rd golem in there, because I'm going to push through this base, and I really want them tanking for my hogs. I know they're not going to get too far. Valkyrie comes out of the clan castle, but she's going to be taken care of in just a couple swipes by that king and by the queen. And it's time to already send the hogs in as that enemy queen goes down. And we're just going to make our way through the base. We're going to go ahead and heal up. I don't have any clue of where the bombs are here, because it's a weird base. I mean, it's not something that you see all the time. It's like a modification of kind of like the tic-tac-toe or another common internet base. But, you know, you got to guess where the bombs are, like right here. And, you know, save your heals for them and try to heal as quick as you can. Hit a bomb there, heal right after that. Don't have any poisons for those skelly traps, though, and that is a problem. But we're going to keep pushing through the base. Still have another heal left over, and there we go. Why not? It covers a giant bomb spot, even if it is not a giant bomb. I don't know if it is or if it isn't, because I don't know where they are. But it looked like a likely place where some weird random internet base would put it. So we're going to go ahead and make the way through the rest of this base. And spoiler alert, it is right on the other side of that wizard tower that I just killed. If this one wizard just did his job and killed just a little bit faster and just got done with that, these hogs would not have gotten hit by that bomb. But it is what it is. So we are going to use our ability with the queen and completely destroy this base. So 3 stars for me. All right, and I wanted to show this one. It is SGK's first Town Hall 9 attack in the clan war with us. So very, very nice. It's kind of like a momentous occasion. So we'll go ahead and check this out as he uses, I don't know if it's a shattered or stoned. I think it's going to be a shattered and stone entrance. But he's going to drop his poison on this Valkyrie. That Valkyrie is done. And we've got 2 golems in here so far. And let's see what happens. Uses a large funnel for his wizards. Get that, get that nice good in there. And is going to have 4 heals here. Uses a wall breaker to get into the first compartment. Unfortunately, not the second, because that Tesla does pop and kill it. So still not sure what's in that other clan castle. I think he hasn't upgraded his clan castle yet, so it's probably hogs. Yep, there we go. So we got 5 hogs in the clan castle. He's a very, very new Town Hall 9. Just turned it, so doesn't have that enough time to get that clan castle upgraded for a golem in the clan castle. But we have 3 more heals left over and tons of hogs to make it through this base. Very, very little space for giant bombs or any. I don't think there's any space for double giant bombs. So this is just one of those things where you can drop the hogs and you don't even need to do surgical like he's doing, but it is a better deployment that he's doing it that way. But you can literally just do a 2-finger drop and watch these things go hog wild and then heal them up. There's really no giant bombs to worry about, or especially giant bomb spots, double giant bomb spots. So anyway, we are almost done with this. He is cleaning up. Everything's going good. That golem is still completely full, or at least hasn't broken to a golemite yet. Does hit that weird random giant bomb on the bottom, and that is the only problem with these internet bases or these weirdly designed bases, is they have all on the ring. So it catches you on cleanup. So it might be successful the first time, possibly, but that makes a second attack absolutely no problem whatsoever to do. So that's going to handle all of the Town Hall 9s. So we just got a couple Town Hall 8 ones to take a look at. We're going to use number 13, and we're going to watch a GoHo with 2 heals and a rage and double poison. So we just saw the wizard that's in that clan castle, and that will be taken care of momentarily. That's that drop of poison on that wizard. Wow, that's pretty bad. And looks like there is a hole in this base. So when you get a hole in the base, you can go ahead and drop down your units, drop down your golems, drop down the Valkyries, drop down the P.E.K.K.A. in there, and let them go to town in rage. So these hogs will come out from the back end around the base, and all the middle stuff is being tanked by the kill squad. So these hogs can kind of skate right in there and do it, except they do hit giant bombs on the outer rings, which is, again, the only problem with these type of designs is you got to send 1 hog in first to trip those giant bombs when you're going to deploy a large amount of hogs. So no more spells left over. So these hogs have got to push through all by themselves. This king and golemites are tanking for these hogs, which is a good thing. All of the hogs are pretty much gone on the bottom. There is a Valkyrie up. So she is tanking these 2 defenses, and she is going to be almost a boss and take them both out. So, but these hogs will come in here and they'll take care of the rest. They'll do that. They'll hit each one of these things and it'll be done. There you go, 1 hit, and then we'll go ahead and take this Tesla out in 1 hit as well. So we are in cleanup mode. There is a P.E.K.K.A. She is doing cleanup top, and it's just between the hogs and the P.E.K.K.A. That other giant bomb, whacked giant bomb, hits the P.E.K.K.A. and the hogs, not simultaneously, but one after another. Excuse me, one after another. And I didn't get this 4-speed. Let's go ahead and 4-speed this as we are watching them clean the base. So it is cool to see these Town Hall 8s hit Town Hall 9s. We're going to watch, I don't know if it's another Town Hall 9. Let's see. We're going to watch Dank go ahead and mass hog this one. And yep, it is a Town Hall 9. So if you have not checked out my GoVaLo or GoVaLo video, go ahead and check that out. And this is a good candidate for a GoVaLo because all of these ADs are in the core, which you never see. You never see really anymore in Town Hall 9s, but this one is. So Dank is having he's sending in these hogs to go ahead and test for giant bombs, I guess, or hit the giant bombs. Uses that. Uses a quake in there in the middle, just because you can. That's it. Soften everything up, and that Valkyrie will go down right here. And it's time to go ahead and send those hogs in with wizards on the back end or whatever, cleaning up like kind of the funnel type of thing. So that is funneled. Those hogs trip a giant bomb, and that king will go ahead in there. 3 heals are left over for this attack, and it's time to go ahead and send these hogs in. King on king action. The friendly king will go ahead and dethrone the enemy king, even though the enemy king was a little higher in level. So these hogs are making their way into the core. Uses that first heal in there. Where these giant bombs are is as good as guess as anybody's, because there's very little spots in the base. There was one of them, and they were actually a tri-Tesla. So that's not going to be giant bombs. So really they're on the outer of the base where we've seen I think they're all tripped so far. There's just one left. All in those corner entries. Oh, all 4 of them are tripped. Now I see all 4. So we don't have any giant bombs to worry about. We are in cleanup mode after this archer tower goes down. And that is what we are doing. These hogs are flying around the base, and everything's going well. So very, very nice attack by Dank. And looks like there is a builder's hut. And such a noob, man. Builder hut in the corner. Come on, Dank. All right, number 19, and our last one is Doc, and he is going to use a Dragloon because we just haven't seen one yet. That's why. So why not? So we're going to go ahead and quad zap quake this air defense. Take it down. 2 zaps, 1 quake. We're done with that one, and all we have to do is worry about these last 2 that are up. He has a rage and a poison for some reason, just because that wizard, look at that wizard, should poison now. Drop the poison. Or just don't at all. Okay, well, we'll at least drop the rage down to get those balloons in that core into that air defense. They take out 1, here goes the other right now. Boom, it is down. And these dragons have free reign over the rest of this base. There is nothing that is going to stop 5 or 6 dragons, especially when all of the air defenses are down. And some of the seeking mines have gone down. There's only 2 of them at Town Hall 8, so yeah, that's not going to take out 5 dragons. So anyway, great war by WHF Rising. Appreciate having some of the 2 guys join us, as well as our guys going to WHF 2 for that arranged war. It was a lot of fun. Way to get the perfect war again. Even though these bases were not difficult bases, they were not simple by any means. Some of them, the higher ones, the Town Hall 10s and Town Hall 11s, and to 3-star, we really did step up and do the thing. A lot of the Town Hall 8s stepped up and hit those kind of rush Town Hall 9s, but it's good practice to go ahead and do that. So anyway, hopefully you were able to take some of these attacks, get the troop composition, the deployment timing, everything like that, the spells to use. Go ahead and practice them. Practice attacking those 3-star attacks, and get those 6-star clan wars.